Hello, everybody. Hanley is here, and welcome back to another episode of Stalker 2. And to pick up where we left off, we had returned to Rostock after exploring much of what the Duga has to offer. And after we cleared out a majority of the stashes, we went back to Rostock and sold a lot of the stuff we found. And now we took a guide back to the chemical plant so that we may see what Ilyuka Sparrow needs help with. We are bringing our clusterfuck, chambered in the 5.56 by 45 caliber, our circus suit, the usual amenity of artifacts, focusing on weight and durability, as well as some ammo for our clusterfuck and plenty of AP rounds for the stronger enemies. So let's take off. It is early in the morning still, 09:05. So a great time to get a good head start on the day. And we're just going to follow this pipe down to the natural land crossing and meet up with Mr. Sparrow. And I'm bringing the clusterfuck because I appreciate its ability to act as a long-range weapon, but I can be fairly accurate at close range too. And it has a pretty decent damage output, considering its platform. Major, you seem lost. Okay. Carry on. And that land bridge is right over here, I believe. Yep. And Ilyuka should be close by. And I mentioned this in the last episode, but we met Mr. Sparrow as we were hiding from an emission. And after much deliberation, he needed some help, and we're going to see just exactly what kind of help he needs. Potentially something nefarious, but he was hesitant to divulge any information. Okay. Let me put on the usual detector.
Hey, Stalker, come have a seat. Let's talk.
Absolutely.
My damn detector's no good. You don't have a spare one, do you? I'll buy it.
Sorry about that. Lucky for Mr. Sparrow, we do have an extra Hilka detector.
This one okay?
Oh, I'll take anything that works. I don't have many coupons, but I can throw in some valuable information. If you've got any questions, just ask. I know this area like the back of my hand.
Sure.
Tell me about Perrin's Hill.
That's an interesting place, all right. There are some pre-Christian totems there. No one knows who made them or why. They were there long before the zone. Someone named it after the Slavic god of lightning, because it got struck by electrodes during an emission, and the name stuck. They say the anomalies there are powerful, and that means good artifacts, too. I'm thinking about heading there with your detector, so thanks again, man.
What do you know about the Krug antenna complex?
That godforsaken shithole? Bloodsuckers used to nest in its basements. They'd go hunting stalkers in the dead of night, then haul their victims back there. I heard S.T.A.L.K.E.R was the one who took the damn Bremen out, and single-handedly at that. He suffocated most of them with gas. The ones that were tough enough to survive, he filled full of lead. But no one dares to go in there. One of our vets said he heard wailing and blood-curdling screams coming from inside. I don't know if it's true, and I ain't planning to find out.
About the cemetery.
What can you tell me about the cemetery?
There's some bad shit going down there, I tell ya. Every time you pass it, you see one or two empty graves. It's no use filling them. There will just be a new one there the next day. Every grave is just waiting for someone to lie in it, and after a couple of days, it'll find them. So, unless you fancy becoming a grave dweller, stay as far from those graves as possible.
Good to know.
What do
In
you
the
know
school.
about the school?
They say there are ghosts inside. They make all kinds of noise, they throw things at you. No one in their right mind would go there. But there was one stalker, they called him Hermit. Well, he was a real weirdo. He used to go in there empty-handed, just like that, no gun or proper gear. Maybe he was hiding some loot there, or just trying his luck. I don't know.
All right, I think we got all the information that we need. Let's
Good luck.
see if any of these areas that Mr. Sparrow mentioned are around. So we have the Krug antenna complex, which may be worth checking out. I know. Wow, that was close. I'm just trying to see if there's Mirror Meyer. Okay. I would imagine that they're in this immediate vicinity. X-15 lab. Orbitus station. We've gone here, but we couldn't really do much here. Fairy Tale Pioneer Camp. Let's go check out the Krug antenna complex, shall we? And that's something that we usually don't do in these episodes is explore a lot. Let's see if these guys need help. Okay. Anything that we can collect off their bodies before they do? Yes. Okay. And a flesh eye. And I think after we check out the Krug, it would behoove us to continue the main mission. a full magazine. Wonderful. But not much else on the poor lad.
I need cover!
Monolithian ambush. Where are they? I don't even see them, so I'm just gonna run. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time on that. And what do we have here? These are very interesting anomaly formations that I just don't know what they offer. Like, is that holding that stone up? Or that stone is just freely... Yeah, I don't see anything of importance in there. But let's check out the Krug Antenna Complex. And then we'll make our way north. And we got some zombies. And we have an electrical anomaly as well that we have to be cautious of. Perhaps we have been here before. I think we have, yes. But I don't remember going down here. Okay. What do we have? Maybe we have gone down here? And it's just been a while? Which is okay. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, this place looks very much looted. Maybe borrowing some of these. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we cleaned the place out earlier. What was that? We got a grenade. Is that a supply cache? We're gonna take all that just because. Okay. No worries. I don't see anything else that we can take or that is important. So let's continue. And let's chart our next area. And like I said, we're just gonna work our way up towards the next mission. And along the way, we'll hit these stashes here. In hopes of potentially finding some blueprints or weapon upgrades. But yeah, I think we did clear this place out quite a while ago. And I want to shout out to one commenter who brought to my attention that I missed a Saiga when killing the ringmaster, and I was debating whether or not I should go back for it, because I don't know if it's a special Saiga or if it's just a regular Saiga. I didn't look it up, But that's quite the trek for a weapon, and I don't know if it's worth it to me. But nonetheless, I appreciate them. But I am trying to keep my eyes peeled. I know it can be difficult watching somebody play games and be like, oh, it was right there and you missed it, or why didn't you check that place? And sometimes I share that frustration. Is this an enemy? No, he is friend. Um, can we access this? There has to be a way. Wouldn't... Does that not look like it opens up? Am I missing something? That looks like it opens up, no? Okay, maybe it's not meant to be. And that might be a perfect example. It's like, no, you have to go do this and go here. There's a stash symbol and a rope, but I don't know how else. Nazar doesn't, and that's what I was saying, like, maybe it's grenades? Maybe that gentleman who's walking around? Yeah, I don't know. So, okay. Let's continue. Let's try this stash. And not trying to waste too much time. What do we have here? Oh, wow. A horrific sight indeed. It looks like Winston was not looking too good, and Victor tried to help, but was unable to, and succumbed to wounds of his own. What a terrible sight. Did we get new notes? When was this?
You two, cover the windows. The rest of you, search the room. Stay alert.
What are the enemies here? I don't see them. Oh, okay. Okay, and we're gonna take all of his ammo. I was just listening to that because I can't remember where I got that PDA. We'll unload that. We'll take that Saiga with us. Absolutely. We'll switch it out with the bouquet.
What's the matter? Can't squeeze through? How about you try a little harder, you son of a bitch?
Are you... Oh, we have another side mission here.
Shoot this damn thing! Thanks, man. Come over here. We'll have a chat.
It was just a fleshy.
Thanks for helping me. I've been stranded here for a while now. Those damn fleshes are always so clean. I wish women handled me like that.
Always. I take it this isn't your first time running from a flesh.
Well, I don't know what they see in me, but I get attacked every damn month. This one today was on its own, but last week, there were 3 of them at once. The zone has a weird sense of humor.
Why didn't you shoot it yourself?
I'm empty, man. I was coming back from a run when the damn thing jumped me. Wasted my last few bullets on it and missed. Hey, got any spare ammo? I'll pay you.
I have plenty of each.
I can spare some 12-gauge shotgun shells. Just what you need for fleshes.
Thanks, bro. Now I can drive those damn fleshes away.
And we got some coupons in return.
I fucking hate those pigs.
Not the most interesting side mission, but I'm glad that we could help. And who knows, maybe we'll run into these characters along the way. We do have a stash here, and we got some Hercules. Very cool. Hercules are a great medication because they allow us to carry more weight for 300 seconds. And that always is helpful whenever we do our stash runs, because then we can traverse back to base faster.
Hey, buddy. Can you help a foolish man out?
Wow, a lot of people are in need of our help today. Absolutely. But where does this man call from? I'm not quite sure. Are you in there? Oh, that looks like a great place for an artifact. But I don't know where that gentleman was calling from. It had to have been either here or the Bloodsucker Village. What do we have here? Did we get it? I don't know if we got it. But we did get a blueprint for aramid lining. And let's check inventory really quick, and we did. So we got the Kolobok, an uncommon artifact found in chemical anomalies. It may unexpectedly become soft and slip out of your grasp, causing numerous tiny wounds that prove exceptionally challenging to heal. That gives us medium chemical protection, but at the cost of medium radiation. Just another artifact to add to our collection. But I would like to know where that mysterious voice came from, nonetheless. Here are more creepy dolls. Okay. Kind sir, if you could give us some more clues to your whereabouts, I would be appreciative. Oh wow, we have some projectile grenades. Those are a great find. And not something that I would just expect to be lying around so haphazardly. But we'll check these houses and see if our mysterious voice was in any of them. This looks promising. Hopefully that wasn't him and we were just hearing things. But he wasn't guarding much. Okay. Kind of a sad state that that gentleman was found in. Okay. Some stash items there. Typically those doors don't open. Yeah. So there may not be a reason to even go up there, so we're going to avoid it for now. Nothing in here that I see.
There's a mutant
Oh,
on
wow.
the loose out there, Stalker. The freak must be some kind of music fan. I just sat down to play my guitar when it lunged at me. I barely managed to escape. Scrambled up here in a panic. Can you help me kill the fucker? I'll owe you big.
What kind of mutant was it?
I was sprinting too fast to get a good look. But it's huge. I can't handle it on my own.
Anything for coupons.
Okay. Where did the thing go?
Hang on, I'll lure it over here.
Always love a good serenade and a mutant hunt. I imagine it's a bloodsucker because we are in Bloodsucker Village. I hear its footsteps. There it is. Oh no.
What the?
I hope. Okay. Was not expecting a pseudo giant. I would like to trigger those. It's... Please do provide any assistance that you can. I gotta get up high. I think that's what I need to do. I have to get up high. But the thing about these pseudo giants is that that AoE attack is has an incredible range. Gosh. This is gonna be quite the challenge. Let's see if we can't get some cover. I don't like having this type of radiation on me. Yes, it knows to... It's that attack that really just... and let's use our AP rounds. And I think that's just what we have to do. Perhaps we can get in the line of sight of our friend. Let's eat a little bit. Definitely gonna be a challenge. Let's get inside. See if I can save. No, I can't save. I'm just trying to spam it because I don't want to die and then have to restart from somewhere very far away. Awesome.
Stalker, here you go, as promised. Hope it comes in handy.
We got his firecracker stash. I think that might be worth checking out. And a pseudo giant nail. Let's see where it's gonna be. Everything's tidy. Guys. Journalist stash. Hard to find. Death Stalker. Because if it's over here, that would be good. But it doesn't look... like it is. Am I missing it? Oh, it's just right up there. Well, nice. I'm glad that we were able to do that. I wouldn't say pain-free, but at least we get his stash out of it, and hopefully it's good. I would imagine that it would be, considering what we just had to go through. Okay. Oh, wow. And we have a Grom that has attachments, as well as the Hi-Cat magazine for the Grom. I would say that is an incredible win. And look how quickly our cluster has degraded. So we're gonna put that on and use that. That is unfortunate that our cluster's already gotten to 50% in durability. Let's see. And we do have the Hi-Cat magazine available, so we might as well put that on. And we do have grenades available as well. So we'll load one just in case. And we'll continue mission. I think it also might be... Oh. Um, oh, no, not that one. I wonder if it might be worth going back to a base and kind of just regrouping ourselves. But we'll see. We'll see what kind of weapons that we can find and ammo. 'Cause, yeah, I am just disappointed.
Man, I'm a friendly.
Okay, what are you doing here? Okay.
Yeah. Oh God. I thought I was a goner for sure. Thanks for dealing with those guys.
Why didn't they kill you?
When the shooting started, I dropped to the ground and stayed still. I closed my eyes and waited, hoping they will notice me. But then they started checking the bodies. That's it, I thought. I'm done for. And that's when you showed up. Who the hell were those pricks anyway? They don't look like the typical bandits. Their gear's way too good.
The Monolithians are back. They're all over the zone now.
Holy shit. I've heard about those wag jobs from the old timers. If they're really making a comeback, we're screwed. Alright. I got a whole ass to Rostock. Maybe it's safe there. If you need supplies, help yourself. My guys had it all. Med kits, bandages, you name it. I'm out of here.
Very cool. Thank you very much. We'll definitely take you up on that. But only a couple bandages and a couple medkits. Nothing else of significance, but we have a safe here with some 9x39 ammo, which is handy, considering we now have a Grom. Okay. Very cool. We're gonna go check out this area, and after we do that, we'll head up through here, and you know, we might just stop at Rostock. I think we'll do that. I think we'll head back to Rostock, and then we'll continue the main quest from Rostock. Because I'm kind of disappointed with how quickly our cluster went down in durability, and if we're going to be using something in the long term, I'd like it to be able to hold up longer than that. Oh, cool. Okay. Might have to get rid of this Saiga. What do we have up here? We have a... Oh, we have a Fora. Okay. We have one of these scanner equipments. Interesting. Also, Bloodstained PDA. The fate of this PDA's owner is probably best left a mystery. Sometimes a good night's sleep without any nightmares is more valuable than any loot. Message about coordinates and conditions. Sorry, man, I admit, I screwed up. The coordinates I sent you, well, they aren't exactly right. I mean, they're supposed to be right, but only under certain conditions. Maybe they're right at a certain time, and for the rest of the day they're wrong. I don't know, man. It's complicated. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'll give you discount next time. My bad. Okay. So potentially this group came out here to scan anomalies, and they were led quite astray. Looks like a speaker. What else do we have that we can... I could pick up these broken weapons. And I found a missing person stash. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get this. That, that makeshift hiding place stash, I don't know how to get up there, but we'll get the missing person stash, and then we'll head back to Rostock. And again, I know it's not the greatest episode, but I want to start fresh with the main mission. Then start it, and then not have like a Ram 2 shotgun? What is a Ram 2 shotgun? Combining the strengths of pump-action shotguns and double-barreled rifles, this highly unusual weapon is an anomaly even by the zone's standards. And it weighs much less than our Saiga, has a 14 cap magazine. Let's check that out. I think we might very well repair that. Because that is cool, I will admit. And there seems to be quite a bit of commotion over here. Hopefully those are friendlies, and it looks like they are. Okay. Let's hoping to yank that from them. I believe we already came through here. Yeah. Mr. Barrister. Oh, and that one is underground. I'm not going to bother with that. So let's just make it to Rostock. And I want to see how much it would cost to okay. I don't like that noise. I was gonna say how much it's gonna cost to fix our clusterfuck. Sounds like that bloodsucker may be down, which is fine. Nothing there that we need. Oh, hold on, that was slightly cracked. Okay. Can we move this and use that ladder, perhaps? No, we can't. It's a shame. Kind of teasing us. almost there. Like I said, once we get there, we'll sell off what we found, and then we will end the episode and pick it back up and continue the main quest. And we made it safe and sound. We did have a couple deaths to that pseudo giant, but that's pretty expected. So let's talk to Eugene and sell what we have. Is that a 545? Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, 11,000, not bad. We'll get some money for any mutant parts we have from her. Okay, 3,000, that's great. Those pseudo giant parts really go for a lot. And we'll talk to Ragman. Sell. Okay, we're gonna drop that since that's 0 durability. 2,500. Pretty great, I would say, considering.
Learn to watch where you're going before you head out to the zone.
Okay. And then let's see how much it's gonna cost to repair the cluster. Oh, wow. So we're looking at measly 7 coupons for our pistol, 3,000 for our circa, and 10,000 for the cluster, and an additional 8 for the RAM 2. Let's look at some upgrades that we can do. Okay, weight reduction, wear and tear, give it a foregrip, increase the usual gamut of attributes. I don't know if that is something that I want to do. Let's see. So this already has the automatic 2-stage gas regulator, which decreases the wear and tear by 20%, which is great. The only thing that I don't like about the Grom is the sights. If there's a way... Okay, there is a scope mount. But the damage isn't too great. And considering that... Yeah, I'm not even going to bring that. I'll hold on to that and put that away. And everything else will stay. And what I think I might actually go back to is I would we don't have enough ammo for the Ryman. What we can use is we could go back to the Lullaby. 545. What else is in 545? That is a Fora. Only because we have an exorbitant amount of ammo for it. I know I say I don't like it. I'm not going to upgrade it, but we always seem to be coming back to it. So I may have to just suck it up and use it, in all honesty. Okay. I think that's a good loadout. We have plenty of AP ammo and plenty of regular ammo as well that we're going to take with us. And since we always come back to it, let's see what upgrades we can do for it. Okay. So we're going to repair. 1300 isn't bad at all. Let's see what we can do. The only thing that I really want to focus on is, okay, so this changes the caliber to 5.56, which is not something that I want to do yet. I want to increase its damage output, which I'm not getting a whole lot of options on. Is that the caliber change does a 10% minus damage decrease, which I'm not really wanting to do. And the reason why the cost is so low already is because we don't have it upgraded. Let's see. It reduces weight, which is always good. I don't see a need to upgrade it. I don't. So we're just going to use what we have. And with that being said, I think we'll stop there. And when we continue, we will do the Dark Times mission. Like always, I appreciate you being here, and I will see you next time.